That's right, so don't forget to pay the man. And here we... what?
July is a very special time. My birthday's in July, America's birthday's in July. Really hard training was coming, but really fun training was coming. July is when you have to sharpen every little tool.
Josh Bridges will not quit!
You remove all distractions in July.
Josh Bridges! Josh Bridges left in the dust.
The games were always in July. It was time to dial it up.
Consider the man paid.
It was really time to start paying the man.
CrossFit fans have been waiting an entire year for this very moment.
Oh man, look at those faces. Blair Morrison, Ben Smith, Rob Orlando, Graham Holmberg, Tommy Hackenbrook, Matt Chan, Jared Davis, the natural. This was a good time. I remember, I wasn't even nervous, which is weird because normally I'm really nervous before all my events, but this one just felt like a fun workout that I would do on my own. Oh, there he is. I'm up front. There we go. Oh, I gotta give him a high five, let him know, hey buddy, you're doing great.
With a smile on his face, Bridges finishes in third.
Dave, give me the high five, my first event win ever. First event at the CrossFit Games, first event win, let's go. In 2011, I was still in the military. I was still actually having to go to military training. So that was actually really funny. I look back on that and kind of blows my mind that I was able to get the amount of training in that I needed while still being on active duty. I was also a dad. Like I had a 1-year-old at the time. And I look back on it and I'm just like so proud of myself. And it's not very easy for me to say because normally it's not the case.
Smaller athletes, Josh Bridges and Chris Spieler on your screen.
How could you not love this workout? Monkey bars, heavy front squats at that time. They were trying to kill us with 225. Look at those outfits, man. Those my shorts are touching my knees. How embarrassing.
But he is running down this cage.
Dude, just running down that thing like I was born to fucking... That drops off. Oh, I saw it. My heart started thumping when I saw him fall off.
He's going to be the winner of this heat. Josh Bridges overtakes 2 athletes to win.
Woo-wee! I could not be more fired up.
Heat 4 underway, the time to beat still belonging to Gary Helmick.
This was the first time they did legless though at the games.
And now Bridges on his 3rd of 4 rope climbs here in his first set.
2013 was an interesting year because I was coming off of a knee surgery. I knew I wasn't gonna be at the 2012 season. I should have been deployed, but I ended up getting injured. Being a fucking idiot, just wrestling with someone. Once I was released to put my foot down, like I was just full bore. In 2013, I felt like I gotta reprove myself. You know, I gotta like go out and like do it again and show that 2011 wasn't just some fluke. And so that July, we focused in, you know, and really hammered some good workouts and got my mental state right.
His way up the rope.
And this was fun, man, underneath the lights.
Bridges wins the touch. He needs to hurry. We're gonna go to the chip, but it looks like Bridges beat it, and he did.
There was so much energy in that crowd. It was so awesome.
Josh Bridges not putting the bar down.
Oh man. At this weight, I felt like I could do it all day. Actually, I loved when people were next to me that weren't doing that good. I thrived off of that. I think it goes back to my wrestling days. I thrived off of that shit.
The 3rd and final heat of the 12th.
And then here's the finale. Oh, we're showing this one. Yuck. I got so fired up.
Meanwhile, Josh Bridges left in the...
There it is. Yeah. Love it. I was pissed. That was so tame compared to what I did in my own garage if I got pissed off. I got a lot of hate on that. Some people don't like it, right? Some people want to see athletes out there just be like robots, and that's not who I am, so.
Director of the CrossFit Games, Dave Castro, giving some final instructions to the athletes.
Oh, we're into 14. The push-pull. And in 2014, I felt really good. 2014 was my favorite year. I felt like I was a veteran at that point. Came in, you know, feeling really good. In July, like really hammered down. 14 was awesome. It was a great year. I got really focused.
The final heat of the final event of Saturday underway.
There is no way to replace the feeling you get from being on this floor at this time. In this final heat, Madison was cool, but man, there was nothing like Carson underneath the lights. It was a pretty short event. I think it was like 4 or 5 minutes, but yeah, it was awesome.
But here comes Rich Froning. It's in third.
I just kept looking at Rich's and being like, why is his moving so much farther than mine on every pull?
But Rich is getting more on that pole. This one's going down to the wire.
The crowd got so loud.
Up for grabs here. Bridges is done first. Josh Bridges under the lights does it again.
This was probably the coolest event I ever competed in because it was so close. And the setting, underneath the lights, in the tennis stadium. You could chase this feeling for the rest of your life and you ain't gonna find it. Unless you use some hardcore drugs. That is about it.
Nope, 6th.
Every year you have to not just rely on what you did in the past, you have to train even harder because everyone else is getting fitter, everyone else is getting stronger, everyone else is getting faster. And in 2015, you know, I started to rely on my past experiences. I thought that I was fit enough, strong enough that I didn't really have to train as hard. Oh, I'm good enough, I don't need to go out in the gym right now. Literally had those thoughts, like how fucking embarrassing is it now? I'm so thankful that it happened. I think without that, my mindset doesn't shift to the whole pay the man. Because that's when pay the man was born. Pay the man was an expression that we heard in the military when you got in trouble, right? Like, oh, you fuck up, you're gonna pay the man. And I kind of took it on as like, I fucked up in 2015, so now I gotta pay the man to get back to where I wanna be. And I also don't own any of this shit. I don't own my fitness, I don't own my health, I don't own, you know, my athletic ability. And so I gotta go out and pay the man every single day to keep it. From regionals to games where I didn't qualify, I was drinking heavily, I'm not gonna lie. I was drinking a lot. I was feeling very sorry for myself. And then I just knew once the games was over, that was when it was like, it was game on. Man, that 2016 season, I had never trained the way that I trained that year. Like that was wild.
This is obviously a redemption year for him. If there was a redemption event, this is the one. And he is here to show people that I can do the 405 and it's not going to be a big deal.
Here we go, the 405 deadlift, 16 regional. Fucking crazy Josh right here. Facial hair really just came in because I got out of the military, right? So it was like, well, I don't have to shave anymore, so I'm not going to. I can't grow a beard. It's just actually how my face grows in, all white trashy like this. But I knew that this was my shot to kind of redeem myself for my deadlift, and there was no goddamn chance I wasn't winning this fucking workout.
3 rounds of GHD sit-ups. He hasn't stopped on the deadlifts yet. Here we...
Straight to the bar, just picking it right up.
And Josh, you have redeemed yourself on those 405-pound deadlifts. He takes a vet vote.
That was a good time. I was so overtrained, so like, didn't give a fuck. But it was awesome. I went into the CrossFit Games that year feeling so fucking good. Like I was like, I'm gonna fucking kill everyone. Oh, into Murph! Here we go. I actually made my boys watch this the other day after Memorial Day. Because I was like, I don't think they've ever even seen this.
Well, Josh Bridges is done, and he is on to his second and final 1-mile run.
I mean, I looked over every once in a while. I kind of knew Matt was right there, but I was like, there's no fucking shot that I'm losing this workout.
Pace that these guys have used throughout this event.
Here's a hand five. We're giving out high fives now, baby. Just letting them know again.
Big win as he takes Murph.
There it is. There's that how.
2017 and 18, you know, I started to feel a little bit where I started to lose, I couldn't get recovered as fast. And so I had to make a few changes in my nutrition. Obviously, didn't go as well. You know, I had a few things pop up that happened to me during those games that, you know, kind of sucked, but, you know, still went there, gave it everything that I had. And the outcomes just weren't the outcomes anymore. Oh, this is, yeah, so this is my final event. Oh God, you guys want to make me fucking cry, okay. I knew the pegboard thruster was gonna be a good movement for me. I was so nervous for that last weight because the last weight was like 660 or something like that, something stupid. And I just remember being like, my fucking knee is gonna shoot out the side of my leg. But I kind of knew that this might be it. I wanted to go out, you know, and not fucking getting time capped on a workout.
As Josh Bridges running away with this one.
I flew through this first part, and then everyone started passing me on the last yoke. and the crowd really got behind me, and I just was like, fuck it, you gotta go. To go out on that, not something stupid, not something I hated, it was cool, it was special. Being on the floor. The man got paid. Old man getting all fucking emotional. If I was gonna give them advice, to fucking burn it down. Go hard, don't take any of this for granted, and don't leave anything to chance. Jesus. Talking about fucking working out here, bro. I got something in my eye. You're crying, I'm not crying. Fuck you. All right. I'm gonna go 4 rounds. Deadlifts from the 2013 finale. Legless rope climb is from 2013 games. Handstand push-ups is from a lot of workouts. And then the sled from the push-pull. So we're going a little lighter, a little different. Here we go.
I got a bad habit, bankroll, I gotta have it. I ain't stopping till I put my mama in a mansion. Gucci down from head to toe, I might fly out the purse. Walked in the mall, I spent the 50 ball on all curves. Every time I do a show, that feel like a merge. I spend what you make a week, I know your some burst. I'm in the dealership, no credit card, just all cash. They said, oh man, I'm from the jungle, Tarzan. Got so much cash on me, it look like I robbed the bank. Hundreds and 50s in my pocket, I feel like a safe. Add me up, the deposit pay me up front.
Here we go. Don't forget to pay the man.
My Julys look a little different now.